Bill Bratton had the nerve to say that rap artists are basically thugs. Now, it's the NYPD that's basically infamous to the entire first world for being stop and friskers, harassing people for petty infractions, but hip-hop is full of thugs, right? I don't say much. Now, I'm sure you've all heard about the Irving Plaza shooting, where there's a lot of speculation going on saying that Troy Ave might have shot himself, as they found the gun used in the attempted murder and the fatal shooting of someone during T.I.'s concert. So he was just indicted off of criminal possession of a weapon and attempted murder. So the commissioner, and I quote, said, "The crazy world of the so-called rap artists who are basically thugs that basically celebrate the violence they've lived all their lives, and unfortunately that violence often manifests itself during the performances," and that's exactly what happened last evening. Here's the problem: a lot of people forget that rappers and hip-hop was founded on socio-political themes. It was the voice of the underprivileged. So yes, many of these people come from poor backgrounds, come from gangbanging, and sometimes this life catches up to them when they try to leave that lifestyle and when they get into the art of rap or hip-hop. It's important to recognize that rappers aren't thugs, but a lot of thugs do tend to turn to hip-hop and rap as their outlet of expression, especially when they're out on these streets. Basically, they turn to rap to talk about their life. He did make a distinction saying so-called rappers that celebrate violence. So I don't think he was talking about all rappers or hip-hop artists, because he wouldn't have said so-called. He said so-called for a reason. Maybe he does understand that not all rappers are people that are violent or that rap about violence. He does understand that hip-hop itself isn't about celebrating violence. However, his comment and the situation of Troy Ave further adds to the stigma of rappers being thugs and hip-hop being about thuggery. And this is because, as always, the media will focus on the negative of a subject, the negative of a theme, the negative of any movement. They did the same thing with metal, saying that the lyrics are misogynistic, the lyrics are about rape and violence, when really the problem is the industry of entertainment in general that focuses and shines a spotlight on these rappers that are talking about violence, sex, drugs. They exploit these people that have lived these violent lives and that rap about it. They make money off of it. They put it all over the radio, so all you hear are hip-hop artists that rap about things like guns and violence and killing each other. There's so many artists underground and even more mainstream, like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, people that are considered mainstream but still won't get nearly as much attention or nearly as much of a push as other rappers that talk about these frivolous things. So the problem is with the entertainment industry. The people that truly believe that hip-hop and rap is all about grabbing gats and grabbing ass and shaking booty, I challenge you to really look at the origins of hip-hop. A lot of you might be thinking, oh, I only listen to old school hip-hop before it got ruined. Listen to something beyond the radio. There's so many hip-hop shows that I've gone to that you go there, and instead of listening to booty popping and black on black crime, you sit there and listen to stories about how people overcame poverty, uplifting the black features that we are usually torn down about.
Now everybody's skin tone got me singing. I've been out with the go-go. Now don't mind you're not true. I'm talking about the brown skin. I got a shade by the shade by the.
So many raps talking about things like existentialism and things that are spiritually profound and finding the meaning of life.
Well, my class is vacant. Ain't no teacher for debating. See, I'm seeking greater knowledge, nigga. Fuck a piece of paper. Now my sword swinging directions ain't air bringing inflection on porn voices, hoarse and unimportant.
And those are just a few examples, because the possibilities of hip-hop are endless. Hip-hop itself is a fusion of cultures, a fusion of different instrumentations from all over the world. It is simply for expression. It is merely a tool. It's an outlet. When you have such a raw commodity like hip-hop, you're gonna have people that are able to either uplift people or to bring them down. And if you really think that rappers are just thugs, I challenge you to come to the Hip Hop Fusion Festival. The artists you just listened to in this video are going to be performing there. All you'll find there are great vibes, no beefing, no shooting, no none of that bullshit. It's taking place on July 2nd and 3rd and the 8th and 9th. So if you live anywhere in New York City, there is no excuse to miss this if you love hip-hop or you want to truly experience the variety of sounds that hip-hop can bring. So whether you're another hip-hop lover that wants to have that refreshing feeling of actually hearing positive hip-hop, or you're a person that has been an outsider and skeptical of hip-hop and want to truly give hip-hop a chance, this is something you just can't miss. You just might catch me there vibing out. You already know, the beast from the east side, Harlem reppin'. See you there on Monte.
Take me back to middle school. Put up on the armor for the first time. First lie. Told my mom I'm honored as the first guy to never cut class, skip school. This rules, it's cool how I'm acting. Asking mama for the